Okay, so hello, welcome to today's stream. We are in the division, currently level 11, looking to level up. Just waiting for it to load up here. It sometimes takes it's normally quite fast in the daytime, but it can be quite sure. So I'm currently level 11. I'm looking to kind of work my way up a little bit. I'm just gonna close my blind a little bit because I'm getting a tiny bit of glare off the screen. So, can't remember exactly where I left it yesterday, so I'll have to... not sure what this lag's about. Just give me 1 second, because I really don't know what this lag's about. I haven't had any major problems so far today or anything with that, so hopefully that'll disappear. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the map, see what we're up to. Okay, so we're moving now into the meat locker area, and we're going to complete some of the smaller missions around here before we move on to the big mission, which is the napalm production site. So yesterday hit level 11. Okay, so I think we're just going to basically hit... that one's a little bit of a ways off. We're going to hit the main, at least the main side missions, and then anything that's within grasp we can finish as well. Now, I did change a setting yesterday.
Please find them and please sterilize everything afterwards.
Which I just want to check here because it doesn't. I don't think it's actually kicked in. Okay, there we go. So I just had to turn that off because when I play in the dark, that really improves the look of the game. I mean, it seriously does. The game looks so much better. But a bit of lag on that. I'll get used to it. Yeah, so it's really good for it's really good for when you're playing in the dark, but when you're watching in, I think even if you're watching the video in a lit room, it's going to affect the quality. So I have to remember to keep that off in the future for viewers, because it's not going to do them any good. Okay, so if you're new to any of my streams, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. And I do a few different games. You can always log in and just have a look. And sometime in the future I'm going to start doing reviews when I've got a few subscribers on a whole. I'm going to start reviewing some games, because I am a very casual gamer. The Division I've taken quite seriously, but and when I'm actually into a game I will take it seriously, but I'd really like to start doing some reviews, because I think I look at a lot of games from a very average point of view, and by that I mean that I don't have a lot of huge expectations from a game. If it plays really well, I'll say that it plays well. If it doesn't, I'll say it doesn't. And for example, in other videos I've stated that I absolutely love The Division for the story. I think it's really good.
Thank God you found those sterilization supplies.
But once you pass level 30,
We need them urgently. Thank you for that.
becomes a bit of a conker as far as I'm concerned. Unless you're really planning on going into the dark zone, I just do not see the point in staying in the light zone, which is one of the reasons why I like to kind of do this leveling up malarkey, to just play the I didn't realise I hadn't sold them. So yeah, I enjoy going through that just simply because it takes you back to the storyline a little bit, and kind of just enjoy that. But it's a shame the game kind of quits after that. There is various things. They've just brought out the new update, which gives various outbreaks, which does make it a little bit more interesting, but they're just basically a different version of what it already is. Still doesn't bring still doesn't bring any true type of ending to the story. Now if you were watching my stream yesterday, you'll notice I used the ballistic shield for the first time ever, and I've had this game for about 10 months. And it's simply because I kind of stick with what I like, and I stick with what feels comfortable for me, and what I had seemed to feel comfortable for me, so I never really felt the need to use anything else. And yes, last night I was trying the ballistic shields. A couple of other things I'd like to try out in the time as well. I'd like to be a bit better with a sticky bomb, because I think the sticky bomb can cause serious damage if you know how to use it well. But I'd also like to work on things like the pulse recon, the one that actually brings down incoming damage, things like that, because I think things like that would probably be helpful in the dark zone. If I don't go into the dark zone a lot, but which shot him in the back running away. That's not a very gentlemanly thing to do. Okay, so we're going here, are we? So if you've never played this game, I strongly recommend you pick it up. You're probably gonna, if you pick it up now, you're gonna be picking up for next to nothing, with a serious discount in the shops. Now, I honestly think that it's at its best time for people who want to play it.
Detected.
Trying to stop them for just automatically running for cover. Didn't do a very good job of it, but can't quite get his backpack either there. And so I'm really kind of looking for those elusive cipher keys. which we really could do with as many as possible. But that's the problem, is they are quite elusive, so the cipher keys basically allow you to pick up some speciality equipment. It's all totally 100% cosmetic and it doesn't really do anything, but it just makes a change from buying that cosmetic stuff, although I'm sure it's there for a reason, and that reason is to drum up interest in the actual equipment itself. So it's not really technically free stuff. Okay, so we've got some JTF under assault here. Didn't get a headshot for that, are you kidding me? We've got a bit of a hump to this one. 0.2 kilometers. Which is actually within the game is a fair distance. We'll get there. Okay, so we've got to secure the area. Oh, saw some guys coming in there. Let's see if we can pop his backpack. Getting flanked here, so I'll chuck her. Keep that turret up just in case anybody wants to try and got some bits and bobs there. Let's have a look inside.
Power generator stabilized. Warning, hostiles have been detected.
How do you survive that?
Thank you, Agent. I understand you rescued some civilians. They're probably filthy after what they've been through. Good work, though.
left in the world.
Active echo beacon detected.
Dispatch calling all units in the Tenderloin. Civilians along West 21st are reporting a break in their water service. I need someone to check it out.
Warning. Water pressure at critical levels. Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Water pressure at critical levels. pressure at critical levels. Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Water pressure at critical levels.
Thanks. The water's working again. One crisis managed, at least.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
All units be advised. We're getting reports of a cache of medical supplies at a parking lot on West 20th. I need someone to recover those meds.
Missing supply crate located. Warning. Hostile forces approaching. 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 approaching.
Thanks. We've got some folks back here who need those meds bad.
Brought in another load of polystyrene. You good?
Yeah, I'm making a nice batch now. We should have plenty to go around.
You are now entering a safe area.
Nobody's got a better selection. Another satisfied customer. You're happy.
Come take a look. Best deals in the city.
To have a quick look at my my Uplay, and I've just seen that there's an update coming, and it's going to be expanding the map. Okay, I'm not going to read anymore. I'm going to leave that excitement for when I finish. We'll maybe even cover it at the end of the live chat. Let's have a look. So we've got some gloves there. They've got LMG damage, which I'll be honest with you is no good for me, so I definitely have to go and look at rolling that out. I'm gonna grab Not the mobile cover helmet, not the ballistic shield, no. Half decent G36, but 5.5. I think my current one's 5.8. So 5.6. So it's not really an upgrade. For this part, the suppressor's critical hit chance, so I don't want that. We've got an optimal range, holographic sight, but I don't know. It's not really floating my boat, that one. So let's have a quick look in the hub. I'm going to have to turn on a little bit of air conditioning here. It's getting a bit hot. Okay, let's have a quick look here. Is there any mention? I mean, the West Side Piers is here, I'm sure. And I've said that there are some buildings in these areas of the map, specifically this part and this part, which have 3D images, so I suppose that this part of the map's going to be expanded as well at some point. I'm absolutely sure of it. The West Side Piers doesn't attach to the Dart Zone, but it might be something introduced. Oh, it could be. I mean, there's quite a lot of space there. We'll see. So let's see what he's got. Nothing really special. He's got small group of critical hit damage. That's not good for me. I'm going to take 2 with optimal range, actually. That's critical hit, so that's not going to do me any good. That's an improvement. That's an improvement, even though slightly. That's definitely an improvement. Stamina mods and ballistic shield damage resistance. I'll take a couple of them if I use it again. Just one thing I did want to check. I must have been to that safe house for sure, actually. So we're going to go base of operations for the next one. And so yeah, with this announcement of a 1.8 update, considering 1.7's only just come, I'll definitely be dropping in on the PTS server if it goes there live on there first, just to test it. So that's definitely a stream I'll be doing at some point. I think an expansion to the map's definitely been needed for a long time, personally, and I hope it's not just a short-term expansion to finish a part of the story, because that'd be a bit sad. Okay, so we've got heavy magazine spring, which I'm actually interested in giving a try. As I've said, I'm trying to go down a route that I've never gone before with this build, so I'm really looking to do things that maybe I haven't taken before, so I don't think the suppressor's going to give me anything. That grip's going to give me stability, so maybe I'll take a couple of them. So accuracy is there's a compensator, but I like silence weapons. I know I said I go in the opposite direction, but when it comes to weapons at the moment, I don't think it's that necessary to go in a different direction. So I'm going to take these because we can roll this stuff, to be honest. See, that one's a huge toughness increase. It does come at a skill loss, but I quite like it, so I think I'm going to try it. Minimum, try it. Okay, and one of the things I did want to do while I'm here is go up and check to see if I can just upgrade to the armory, because the armory just gives you that that little bit extra. No, we can do the... Which one gives us the armory? Oh, it's not even this, you divvy. Right, that's why. Okay, so I'll wait out for the division tech on this one. So I'll quickly run down into the terminal here. We'll have a look at. I don't really want to recalibrate the weapons, even though I don't think focused hits my requirements. Well, maybe I'll do one. I've got plenty of weapon kits. It's not like I can't do it. It's just it's not really something I think about. I can't get competent particulars. I don't think I can get any of these actually, apart from Swift. But having said that, Swift is definitely better than what I currently have. Even though I've just rolled it on the wrong item. What an idiot. Okay, it's only one, but I don't get it on this roll. Okay, no worries. Prepared. Brutal. Okay. Brutal's not too bad. Sustained actually isn't too bad for this level. It truly isn't. Let's see if I can get Swift on this one. Focused, Swift at the bottom. So I'll take Swift on the second gun. I'll basically make the second gun my first one. Okay, so on the combat mask, I'm going to roll nothing. On the chest piece, I'm going to roll ammo capacity into the kill XP. Okay, on the backpack, I'm going to roll in health, I think. Yeah, I'm going to roll in some health. Well, we'll go for skill power for the time being and then recheck it for health. I'm not really interested in skill on this one. Is 315 worse than I had before, or am I... Can't remember. Okay, so health on that one. And then LMG will change this to either assault rifle damage, critical hit chance for the moment, but as I said, that doesn't seem to be too effective with assault rifles, so I'm gonna immediately jump in to see if I can get assault rifle damage. I'm not getting assault rifle damage, and I'm not going to roll 6,000 into this gun because it's not worth it, so I'll take 3% skill haste. That'll give me something. Okay, so we've got stamina, firearms and health. I'll take the health on that, I think. I don't think I really need to. 261, 41, 48, 45. Okay, I might get something out of firearms here actually if I roll it. Okay, I've got maximum on that, so that's good. Somebody's trying to get my attention here as somebody added me on Okay, so we're gonna see what we've got here. Stamina 37, that's pretty high, and just increase skill XP, so that's really not gonna do anything for us. Okay, don't even know Mr. Zebra is. So let's go continue on, and we'll hit this one first. We'll do the side mission first, and then it'll take us pretty much into the
We're having some troubles with an antenna. I'll upload a location.
Okay, dogs. So we're gonna run. Oh, I said I'd use the second one, didn't I? So we'll roll these guns in. So, don't be an idiot, please. Right, let's have a look. So Swift is the #1 gun. Okay. We're going to take the headshot damage. We're going to take... you know what, I'm going to take stability for this one. We need extended magazines, and it needs to give us extended magazines. I'll just take the pro. Headshot one, we're going to go with Buraga on the first gun, I think. And then on this one, I took stability and I want to try the optimal range on this one. Still the same pro dot one. And I'll take a girly pink again. I don't know about anybody else, but I actually do the colours sometimes to help me know which gun I've got. I've actually got fitted. Mark all these for deconstruction, even if they've got stuff in them, because I've upgraded to a certain extent, so it doesn't matter if we actually get rid of them. Right, so we'll put in the performance mod in there, performance mod in here. Even though I'm not really using the ballistic shield, I'm going to put the performance mod in because there are times that I actually do use it, so that didn't mod it. And I'm actually going to choose different weapon skin for that, not that one. For that one, because it's the same one as my rucksack, so I'll go with a Twilight one. Actually, I quite like that one. I think the chocolate chip one looks a bit too weird. Okay, so let's sell all this stuff off. So we've got an empty rucksack, and then we can go out and start laying it on them. So what I'm going to do is, once I've finished the side mission, I will open my character up so that other people can drop in and play alongside me. So if you're watching and you fancy jumping in, it's InefectualGame, capital I, capital G, both together, and one F because it was one letter too much. It was one letter too much for Uplay, so just gonna see how many. Okay, I've got 5 fragments of cipher key, so we're gonna go up and do this power grid one. The uplink repairs are generally pretty easy, pretty fast as well. There's normally a bit of music, isn't there? But I don't know why the music hasn't kicked in here. Where are we? I'm going to collect the crafting items because I'm going to have a look at some of these blueprints, because I never craft. Because it's simply not necessary really, but with this one I might just have a quick look at slight amount of crafting. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. Okay, and that one's done. So,
Well done, Agent. Just please make sure to wash your hands. I can't imagine what kind of germs are on those things.
it's a shame we really didn't drop anything out of there. Because it would have been quite nice, but it's not the be all and end all. Okay, so we'll just do this last encounter, and then basically that's in line with the next one that we're going to do, so. But I don't know if there's a fast way off this, oops. I don't know if there's a fast way off this building. There may be, but I don't remember it. Come on. For some reason I used to think there was something above or below one of the windows, but something here. Oops. Probably wasting time. Oh no, there's a. Where's that other part of the building? No, maybe not.
Echo available for playback nearby.
All units be advised. Scouts spotted a cleaner patrol on West 23rd. Avoid the area.
Can't believe I didn't get him there.
GTF reinforcements requested. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Put it on top of this one.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Look at them all doing a runner down the back now. Some ammo, which is absolutely useless.
You're making the
Gloves.
Tenderloin safer.
No sicker. And marksman rifle ammo. So we didn't. I don't think we actually got any cipher fragments. This is what happens at the beginning. You kind of rack them up, and then suddenly they start tailing off, and you don't know where they come from. But it does give you a bit more incentive to pick up gear, to be honest with you.
Agent, the cleaners keep
Okay, so I'm
starting
going to
fires and
open
we
up.
don't have the resources to put them out. If we don't shut down their napalm production, we're one stiff breeze away from the entire borough going out.
The thing is, they got their main production facility in the middle of their HQ, which is where you're going.
Find it, close it down, and make sure they can't rebuild.
Which means taking out boss man Joe Farrow. If he walks, he'll just start it all over again. The place should be packed with napalm tanks and gasoline. Any tanks you find, just take them out wherever you can. Don't want the cleaners to salvage that stuff when you're done. We'll all see the damage they can do.
Turner, Burnett, I need you and your people to get out there and guard the perimeter. I got a bad feeling.
I don't know why that red's showing up there. I don't. It looks too close. I wasn't sure if I'd actually backed somebody up onto the staircase or not, but it sounds like I have. Yep. I think there's another one.
Easy there. What do you think of the bird? Is Patrick okay?
I'm sorry, I've just did a complete freeze on my screen, and I have no idea why. Okay. I have no idea why that just happened. I mean, a complete freeze of my computer screen, so I had no idea why. Look, they're all looking for me down the bottom. That's brilliant. I've had a couple of screen freezes today, and it never happens to me. Yep, it's happening again. Let's hope that doesn't happen when I'm in serious combat, because otherwise I'm messed up. Especially in single player. So we're gonna stock up.
Heads up, people, we got company. Drop what you're doing and kill those sons of bitches.
There we go.
Keep them away from the tank. You hear me? You can't let them get to the tank.
I love how he can hit me at that distance with a bloody shotgun. It's amazing. And he's managed to get back there to fix his little gun. Pop his head up one more time. There you go. Oh, come on. There we go.
Warning. Chemical signature detected. Source identified. Explosives armed, ready for detonation.
Now you all know what we're doing here and how important it is. You all know what's gonna happen if we don't burn this thing out. These people count on us. Our families, our friends, the whole damn world. So that's why we gotta hold the line against anyone. And I don't care if they say this from the government. You know they're lying. We stop them here, we can still save the city, we can still save the world. We let them know that everything we've done is for nothing. And we ain't gonna let that happen.
God, I love those explosions. You truly do.
Just so you know, we can see the explosion from here. Now, there's probably more napalm tanks in the building. Take care of them first, then see what you can do about Barrow.
Okay, there is a... Normally I jump past this, but I might as well collect it. Yep.
Because you're not hard enough to do what's gotta be done? It ain't gonna work. My boys are better than that. And we're gonna see this thing through over your dead body.
Can try to. Not gonna stop you.
What are you waiting for? Get in there! No holding back! Everybody's going in!
Warning. Detonation sequence triggered.
Someone should have told Farrell that lighting up was bad for his health. With him out of the way, and their main source of napalm out of commission, the cleaners are going to be a lot easier to deal with. A lot of people on the streets are going to owe you their lives, whether they know it or not. Good work.
Another agent has joined your team.
Sorry, mate.
Alert. An agent is now leaving your team.
Mm. the reason I kicked that guy is because, unfortunately, because I don't see the point when you're leveling up. There's not much point in him having to follow me around all the safe houses and everything, which generally he would have to do,
Agent,
because
thank
if he
God
got
you got
down
that
up to
there.
level 13,
I'm
so
gonna upload a video we found that incriminates a whole lot of us. Makes me sick to see it.
so let's have a quick look around.
Now entering a safe area.
Probably haven't actually. Doesn't look like she has. Now as we start getting up in the levels, I'm talking like level 13, 15, I think right up to 18, you really do get kind of, you start running into
Agent, you've done outstanding work here. I can only hope
a block in as in the kit you can buy. If you don't roll stuff, you generally get a little bit of an increase, but there is kind of a slowdown.
this area leads to eventual relief for allergy sufferers like myself. I've got something back here for you. It's still clean. For now.
Now completing that mission might actually give me the armory. I don't know, can't remember, but it might do.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
I do like how these guys can give you a little bit of information about what's to come. So you can hear them saying, oh, they're stacking up by the Tunnel to Queens, which is one of the missions later on. I do like that. Yeah, I've just seen someone. What the hell's he doing?
It's a hard checkpoint blocking viaduct. 2 turrets covering south, east, and west approaches. Observation towers. They've got a whole lot of manpower inside and outside the perimeter. Tell Benitez we're not getting into GCT. Not this way, anyhow.
Okay, we got 680 in security, so I think we can get the advanced armory. Still not much amount of sense. Better chests, better knee pads, better holster. Don't know if that actually comes to anything yet, but we'll have a look. Right, so oh, what? I've had the armory all along. Well, that's my own stupid stupidity that I've missed out on that for the last few turns. Didn't realise I had it. Police M4. Not that I've really got anything. Got a high velocity magazine, gonna try that. Critical hit damage, no good for me. Accuracy, okay. I'll take the accuracy if it fits on it. Right, so here we go. It's not even a bad gun, so well, the damage is low. Oh no, the damage is actually high, the base damage anyway, and the accuracy is better. So I'm going to slot that in number 1, and I'm going to see. I'm going to add a little bit of accuracy with a high velocity magazine and not much for choice. We can have a red dot sight. Got chocolate chip actually. I just want to see exactly how well this does actually, and it's got Swift already rolled into it, so that's good. Right, so put in that, and we'll put in that. Oh, we can actually get 2 in that one. Oh no, that's the paint. Electrical ball. So. Of course they are. What else that guys, the abilities section is in my talents. I don't know why no talents are active. I'm sure I've selected that's okay. That's okay, we'll roll it for ammo capacity. That's actually not bad. 30, definitely improve on that. Stamina. Okay, go with that one. I'm not going to roll more than once on these really, because they're just pointless. Go with assault rifle damage. Health. It's fine. Well, 299. Maybe we can get more out of firearms. 46 firearms, 50. Okay, that'll do, mate. And we will go. That's pretty good, actually. Doesn't really need any messing around with. Okay, so our next safe house mission is this one to get to this one. So that's going to be the closest, isn't it? So this is going to be clearing Hell's Kitchen. The problem, the downside of clearing Hell's Kitchen is there's not a main mission, so it's kind of just pushing through with the general.
Warning, now leaving the safe area.
Feels like my player's running in sand here, and I don't know why. Only got a few hundred meters to go. It's on the corner over here, so one block up.
Indicate this area is safe.
There you go. Actually, no, there is one for me there. I'll take the first aid self-heal because it's going to give me a slightly bit more to my overheal, and I would much rather take that.
Exiting the safe area.
All division agents in range. I'm getting reports of an arms deal near the tracks on West 45th in Clinton. Requesting assistance.
Don't know why, but that PGN3 or whatever the gun's called is absolutely horrible. It's got ridiculous. Just want to have a quick check on it because it's got some ridiculous sway to it. The stability's not actually that bad. I don't know why it sways the way it does. It doesn't have sway. Hate.
GTF reinforcements requested. Warning, incoming hostiles. Warning, hostile forces approaching. explosive device detected. Hostile forces approaching. Warning, explosive device detected.
Thanks for keeping your cool, Agent. We can take it from here.
Okay, okay. Let's have a look. Go do this one. It's not very far from here. I can actually do it through here, I think. You know, I actually hate this part of the map in the fog because I don't think it's very good for the eyes.
Dispatch to patrol. We've tracked stolen medical supplies to a park on West 42nd. I need someone to recover those meds.
Missing supply crate located.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm sick to death of smelling other people's garbage, and like, I can't even stand on the subway anymore without some urban dance troupe gyrating in my face. And cabs? God, I might as well be driving a car myself. Oh, please, you know you love it here. Honey, you are here, and I love you. That's different.
Warning, hostile forces approaching. Hostile forces approaching.
have a report of some Rikers on the rampage. I don't want to inconvenience you in any way at all because you are a very important person. But if you could shut that down, that would just be so impressive.
What are you doing? Why did you even think that? So stupid. That should have just didn't become active when I set it. Look, there's a medikit here, so I'm back up to 2, but that was really strange. Oh, I could absolutely spit feathers there for that. What a waste. What an absolute waste of a grenade.
Wake up in the morning and just think how cool it is that you're you. Over and out.
Well, that was a bit of a she-show. But never mind. It's not the end of all things. Can't give you a medipack. No, I can give you a soda, that's alright.
Thank you. This means so much to me.
Right, yo, so.
Hey, sweetie, you're calling early.
Hey, okay, listen, something seriously messed up here. I think we have to leave town right now.
What What are you... Agent, I'm getting word of a hostage situation in Hell's Kitchen on West 42nd. We could use your help, to put it mildly.
Warning. Hostile presence detected.
Okay, that's something better than nothing.
Escorts to get these people home.
It's a high level bot thing, so it's not really gonna 6.5, so it's not really any better. Neither's that. Okay. Okay, so we've only got two bits and bobs to complete.
Dispatch to division agents. We're expecting a mercy drop at the playground on West 43rd. Could use your help with this one.
This is Sparrow 3, over. We'll link up with you shortly.
What the hell? I don't understand, but this gun is not killing anybody.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Sparrow 3 here. We're at your position and good to go.
You showed up just in time. Thanks for all your help.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, because this is a missing persons one, so we'll go do this, because the missing person one generally kind of leads you around a little bit. And So what we're going to do is go in the inventory, take out all performance mods, so that we know they don't affect any of our stats. And then we'll see what we've got. So that's alright, don't mind taking the holster. I've already got 2% first aid self-heal, so that's okay. I'm sure that's a hairstyle I've not seen before. Okay, let me just check, so as long as that's down I don't mind, so I will take that. Take a couple of them just in case we can't improve them. 3% rate of fire is really not much, is it?
That's what I like to see.
Nothing on that, so we'll jump to this one. There's 30.
A biological threat has been confirmed in your area. First, a reported include sudden.
Hey, take a look at what I got. Have a good one.
Okay, and now the base. So I can see all our things are quite high. I'm sure actually I could be a little bit more powerful as a player if I was unlocking talents through a couple of them, but I just want to save the things up so I can really get the best and unlock the best, if you will. So I'm not really interested in anything in there. Got that, got that. Okay. Let's see if I've got anything at the crafting station that's a marvellous step up, but I don't know why I'm looking at guns actually, but well, maybe there is some at level 14. No, not gun wise. Mask. It's a level 15 mask. Bit of an improvement, I think. armor 30 to 40. Yeah, that's actually an improvement whenever I drop into 15, but I'm not in 15 yet. It's 59 to... Okay, there's actually... depending on whether it drops it. I think that's better. Backpack. Yeah, I think this backpack's better as well. I think I can roll health and can't roll ammo capacity, but I can definitely roll health something in that critical damage. Over that critical damage, I should be able to do better with this if it 30s. Okay, holster level 12, so it's doubtful. 49 to 59, 55 to 66, so there's a slight chance I'll do better with this. It's got higher health as well. Right, so if I just have a quick look at those new things. But I thought that was higher than that. That's definitely a huge upgrade. Okay, so that's one. Okay, the backpack at the moment is a little bit lower because it's rolled on. Okay, because it's rolled on the wrong thing, so that's fine. I can sort that out. Don't just get rid of that yet. My gloves are definitely a step up, so that's good. That actually gives me better toughness. It just brings my firearms down a little bit, but I can roll them, so that's not a big issue. I can roll one of those things. Probably the firearms one. We'll have a look. So it's the chest piece and that. So let's have a quick look at the advanced weapon vendor, see what we've got coming in here. Got a nice police M4. Might take a look at that and see how it reacts. Critical hit damage, not really interested in that. Optimal range might, it does fit the M4, so I might give that a quick whirl. So switching the M4. Okay, and that G36 is staying. So gonna go with that one. I'll go with the optimal range. No, not the optimal range. That one. High velocity magazine. The optimal range on that one, and then I'll just take Twilight on that one. Okay, which one did I knock out? The magazine, so that's the extended, and then that would be the accuracy on that one. Okay, not the accuracy, be the optimal range on that one. Okay. Just going to have a quick run down to the recalibration table. So we've got firearms at increased XP, so we want to take the firearms higher. We can't. we can roll ammo capacity into this one really quickly there. Now the chest piece is the one that I was looking at for the to roll the firearms a bit higher on the other one, but it's actually one I've already rolled, so I can't. This one I've already rolled. I went 38, so I was want to change the firearms out, but in fact I'll roll the health instead. Gloves, assault rifle damage, skill haste, so I'll see if I can push that up. I wanted to put damage to elites on this one. It's not going to give me it, so I'll just keep the increased kill XP. I'm going to remove that guy from the group because he's way too low. He doesn't want my help. I won't be able to help him out. Okay, so we'll get rid of those things. Deconstruct this. Yep, deconstruct that. Put a firearms mod and a performance mod in there. Put a performance mod in there. Deconstruct that. And put a performance mod in there. Okay, so that's that done. Now you can see we've just got this side mission to do here to complete this area, so then we'll be able to go back to Dante's Run. And then I think after that we push on to Times Square. Just mark it on the map.
Data scanned. Downloading files.
We've gotten some potentially incriminating evidence on some fake corporate negligence, and a suggestion that someone was closer to a cure than we thought. But we need to find the person that evidence came from.
Warning. Now leaving the safe area. Now entering a safe area.
So if you've joined the stream or you're watching the stream, feel free to hit the subscribe button and like if you like what you see. I'll keep watching. Okay, so this one's a missing persons.
Active echo beacon detected.
So we're going to have a look at this echo.
Honey, listen to me. I don't care what the Andersons told you. Hey, watch it, asshole!
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir, but I'm gonna have to ask you to move.
We're just trying to dry off.
So she went into this building by the looks of it.
They're not monsters, Mr. Malassi. I'm going to try and persuade them again.
So I'm going to go upstairs here and have a look at this one. Sorry about swinging the camera around, I know it's a bit nauseating. So we're going to look for the next echo. We have to collect this one, so
Hang on. Mr. Velassi, I meant it. I'm not talking until I give them another chance to do the right thing.
And I hope you convince them.
God, it's getting crazy out there.
I'll be waiting outside to
You know, I
get you
thought of
out.
taking the day off and calling it
I'm
sick.
live on the air in text.
Readings indicate an
Okay, so there's another echo here. So it looks like she's stealing something. On a USB or something, it looks like.
Where are you going?
You know, some more manpower and resources. We have that
In
cure.
a few months, we might
Yes, I
have a cure,
thought
but
that maybe. Just
we can do it
maybe.
right now.
We put some men in first.
For everyone. The problem we improve and go towards researching a cure.
Okay, we'll see what's downstairs. Hopefully, you know, there's no baddies waiting for us here. Oh, there's another one of these echoes.
Miss Walters, I need you to wait.
Let go of me!
Should pepper sprayed him.
What the hell's going on over there?
active echo beacon detected.
Ah.
No, I'm not kidding. It literally just happened right in front of me.
Without her, this whole story's a bust. Maybe we run with the Directive 51 thing. You got anything on that?
No, but hang on. The story isn't over yet.
So he basically went rifling through his stuff.
Whether or not Vexix was sitting on a potential cure, that USB drive could have been the breakthrough we needed. I'll see if I can track down this Rick Velassi character. Hang.
Okay, so we finished everything in this area now. So that's we can update the JTF officer. Okay, so next one is this. So we're going to hump it here. Restock just to make sure. Don't run out of any ammunition or gear. Well, I didn't drop anything. So unlucky. So the UP4 definitely feels powerful compared to the last G36 I had. So this is going to be a little bit of a hump, but we'll get there eventually. You gotta love the detail that's gone into this whole game. Just all the missing boards and things here. You know, the only thing I don't like about it is, for example, a corner shop will be called a food market, and a coffee shop will generally just say like coffee. It's a bit pharmacy like there, you know, it's a bit off, but it's, I mean, it's okay really. Oh, we've got a bad guy off to the left here. Two of them. I didn't say not to go there. He doesn't look good, this guy.
Rikers dealing in stolen arms on West 46. We need to recover that ordnance.
I love how they run away when you get too close.
GTF reinforcements requested. Warning, incoming hostiles. Warning, hostile forces approaching. Warning, hostile forces approaching. Alert, explosive device detected.
Not sure what. I think there's some lag here because this is not.
Explosive device detected.
This doesn't normally delay before they die. So that's pretty much that one. Didn't really want to do that side mission, but I don't know if there's an actual mission area there, but I wanna. Okay, I can push on.
Thank you for that, Agent. We can take it from here.
I don't want to do the JTF, I want to do this one, please. If you don't mind distracting me. Autumn's Hope is a gear safe house, I think. If I remember rightly. And if you want to know why I turn down the missions when I'm humping it, it's basically because if you die, you're going to have to do that whole distance again, so it's better to just get to the location and unlock it so that if you die anywhere within that map area, you're always going to be able to revive back in that location. Not that I expect to die at this level, to be honest with you. I should have enough skill to keep myself alive, but you never know. See, only if there's anything in it with a big step up. I'm not going to take anything with a small step up, to be honest. It's not worth it. Okay. So. Table. Locker. and map, wherever it is. There we go. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll go to this checkpoint and then we'll go take on the highest parts of the map, because
Warning, you are exiting the safe area.
Dispatch to division agents. Riker set up a roadblock on West 53rd and Broadway. We need to clear the road.
GTF reinforcements requested. Warning, hostile forces approaching.
so I like this spot. Gives you cover from each side depending on where the enemy's coming from. So I love how that civilians just kind of casually walking by. I don't mind the M4. I don't like its sway.
Warning, hostile forces approaching. Hostile forces approaching.
Okay, so that's that part clear.
Thanks for clearing the road, Agent. And taking out the trash while you're at it.
Okay, so we're going to push up to these two side missions here. One of them's Times Square civilians, and the one's an informant. So whereas these don't help you, build up your base, they do help you level up. Oh, this is the big underground one. Okay, I remember this one. So if you've just tuned in, like and subscribe the video. The Division isn't the only game I cover lots of different games, so today just happened to be doing a Division stream, leveling up. They're going to try and flank me here, so I might as well just get the gun out. Probably flanking myself now. Push on and in. Still kind of work out which gun I prefer. The M4 is stronger, but this this G36 just feels better. Better, should I say? So okay. That one's a bit hairy. He's getting a bit too close for my liking. You have a backpack? I'll take that.
Agent, the hostages are free. Free being a debatable term for anyone in Manhattan right now, or indeed, anyone alive. Nonetheless, I'm sure they're grateful. Grateful being a relative term, of course.
There's no upgrades there. No upgrade there, mind you. I do have a I did have a mod on that one, so. Okay, so let's have a look. Next one is very much close by.
Agent, I got word from an informant that the cleaners had a bad.
So this one's going to be searching for an informant.
This is not rocket science. You don't need a degree from some fancy college to understand exactly what's going on here. This virus is going to continue to spread as long as there are infected people walking around. Now, you can put up all the fences and checkpoints you want, but that's not going to stop a virus. You want to kill it? You have to burn it. Destroy it completely and before it can spread. Now, we have the equipment we need to take care of this, and the guts to do what nobody else has a sack to. It's not going to be easy, and they're not going to understand we're doing this for the greater good. But when it's over...
Vanguard out.
Black Sock Delta? The fuck are you, CIA or some shit?
Or some shit.
Okay. That's never a good sign when you go somewhere that says stay away. That was pretty easy. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to run around the safe houses because I've just reached level 15. So you can join in with the feed if you want to by voting which direction I should go, firearms, stamina or electronics. You can do that by voting in the chat with F for firearms, S for stamina and E for electronics in the direction you should go, the direction you think I should go. So I'll give you 30 seconds to do that, and then I'll start going around the vendors quickly to level the character in that direction. Okay, I'll give you 10 more seconds, and then I'll just have to go along with whatever I think is the best. Again, if you think I should go with firearms, type F in the chat. If you think I should go stamina, S, and E for electronics. Okay, well I'm just going to go with whatever's best available, and then if you want to vote, there's still a couple of safe houses to visit yet, so I'll just buy on the basis of what's available right now. First aid ally here, I'll take a couple of them. If you're liking what you're watching, please like and subscribe. I do some other, if you look at my video list, I do quite a few other different types of games and things, so it's not just the Division that I concentrate on. Okay, so as anybody who's been watching before knows, I'm staying away from critical hit damage at the moment, just because of something I've been reading. So I'm trying to keep my things around stability and accuracy, things like that, just so I can get more damage out of them, basically. So you can see I moved through the safe houses quite quickly because I pretty much kind of know what I'm looking out for most of the time. There's certain guns that I specifically like, but that doesn't mean I won't go with other things if that's what people say. Might take a couple of them. Okay, go to the hub. So I've just got the hub and then the base of operations, and then I can get back out and start working on things again. This always has pretty much the same thing as the last place, apart from it has some reload speed on that one, which is actually not too bad, and there's stability on that one, so they're gonna help. I've definitely, the gear vendors seem to have gone up a little bit here. I'm just buying each of stamina and electronics just so I have the option to go with the one which is kind of lowest, which I think at the moment is electronics. To be honest, that's the one that really needs boosting, but because I normally go with an electronics build, well, I say normally, I always go with an electronics build, I am kind of looking to change it a little bit. So you see I've got 740, 740, so I should be able to, in a couple of missions, be able to buy, or be able to unlock the best parts of the base of operations. Okay, so this, I don't like that gun, so I'm going to stay away from that gun. Okay, so these pads are going to do me well. Now if you wonder how I managed to have so much money, it's because the money is actually shared across characters, and I have a couple of other characters, so that's why I'm able to buy as many things as I can. Okay, so that's pretty much that. So I'm pretty much going to go with G36 on both of them, to be honest. I'm going to go with headshot damage. I'm tempted to go, I'll go with accuracy. I think I'll go with stability on this one and then accuracy on the other. Same with this one, I'll go with extended magazine. Headshot damage. remember which one I was loading. No, I'll just go with that one. So the last one I went with stability. So this one I'm going to go with accuracy and quick release magazine. And then that one's stability also. And I'll go with that skin for now. So yeah, we could do with really working up on our electronics mod. I don't know why that brings our toughness or anything down. I don't think it does. I don't know why it's saying it does. So we've got 15, 16 and 17 on the stamina. So I think in all honesty we'll bring our electronics up a little bit with the mods. I think it's the best option. Okay, so that's all that done, and I'll burn all these ones and all these ones. I don't need these, so I can dismantle them. Just do a quick re-roll. And then we'll be back out fighting them. So, see what we've got. Focused. It's not good for us because we can't use anything with it. So we're going to have a quick look at the other one. So we can have responsive. That's pretty good because I like to get close up with the other bad guys. So I'll put that in gun 1. Gun 2. See what we can get. Oof, it's not so good. We get swift, which is alright. Self-preserved. Responsive as well. So I'm going to go self-preserved on the second one just for the time being. We'll quickly go through the mask. 64 is the standard, so instead of getting health on kill, I'm going to go skill power, I think. Yep. So instead of health on kill, I'm going to go with skill power. It hasn't given me it on the first roll. If not, do exotic damage resilience or something. No, I got skill power. Okay. Could have also gone skill haste, to be honest. But so 63 to 67 isn't a lot, so I'll go health on this one instead of all resistance. So that'll give us a big boost. On the rucksack, I'm gonna go health as well. So that's gonna make us a bit more aggressive. Assault rifle damage is okay, so the skill haste is okay. So the firearms, I'm not going to bother rolling it. It's at a good level, so I don't think it's really necessary. This one, stamina's at its highest. Health's in a pretty good position, so I'm not going to re-roll that one either. This one, we've got 61, 67, okay. 734, 829. You know what, I'm going to actually, on this one I'm going to look for damage to elites. So I'll give it 3 rolls to drop damage to elites, or I'll pick something else. 2 rolls. Please, 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 damage to elites. No. Okay, so I'm going to go burn resistance because that's the biggest one that I hate. If I'm totally honest with you. So, we'll destroy everything else that we don't need. Give ourselves a few bits and bobs for when we get to around level 20. And we can probably craft a couple of decent items up in those levels. So I want to keep any of these that actually are alright. So because if for whatever reason they're not available you know you've got them. So I don't know if I've got a cipher key yet. I'm just going to try it. No, I don't. Dang it. How many have I got? See if it's still on 5? Not 6. They just don't drop. They drop for the first 5 minutes to make you feel like you're winning the bingo or something, and then they just stop completely. It's a bit annoying. It's actually the longest Division video I've done in a while. I think we might be hitting on 3 hours here. So I might just clear off this part of the map and then, well, we'll see how I feel. I could die here because I'm not making the right decisions.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
Very, very close there. Very close indeed. And although it's saying incoming hostiles, oh yeah, I can remember this one now. That was a bit unfair because those doors opened much longer before it was saying that they're taking fire, and now it's
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
And we need someone to reconnect the things which are being disconnected. Literally, as well as metaphorically. Seems to me like we can never really communicate with each other. But still, they'd like it fixed, so please, get on that.
So I got a combination for a part cipher key there, which is not too bad. Don't mind doing these missions at sunset, but I don't like it when I can't see where I'm going.
All available units report to West 47th parking lot. JTF are taking fire and need backup.
Listen, I know what we talked about, but I'm not sure this is a good idea.
Look, you remember the rats? We set traps for days and it worked, right? Poison the whole colony.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Appreciate the save. We owe you one. I'll even buy you a beer sometime.
That's funny, considering he just threw it around a corner. Must have a baseball player's throw.
Agent, you did it. If only all of our deepest desires could be met in such a simple exchange. Ask and receive. Wouldn't that be nice, Agent?
Completely do this arms deal disruption here.
Be advised, we're getting reports of Rikers and unknown subjects in a parking lot on West 45th. Might be an arms deal.
Positive reinforcements requested. Warning. Incoming hostiles. Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Explosive device detected. Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Explosive device detected. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Improvised explosive device detected.
Thank you, Agent. We can't let them get their hands on any more of our weapons.
So we got one down here. Okay, so it's getting a bit foggy now. Don't know what. There he is. Okay, let's continue on to this. It's a supply acquisition. So I think it's shoot and defend.
Calling all units. Sarah
Oh, it's this one, okay.
on West 42nd.
Right.
We can't afford to lose those meds.
Okay, so I'm going to put a turret up here just in case somebody tries to follow me. Oh, it's actually coming from the other side. Oh well. It's worth trying the plan. Of course it is, mate. I was just about to say the turret's still active and then it drops off, but it's no problem. Try and get it plugged in before anybody else comes, I think. Oh, it's one of those ones where they open it. Unfortunately, I don't know why they do that, why it just doesn't go in, but so we have to clear the remaining hostiles. Apparently there's 2 or 3. Just chilling. Adults first attack. Right, so
We really needed those supplies. Thanks.
okay, so that's there. You know, I'm going to do the hump to here. I'm going to do the hump to the next safe house, so just so it's unlockable because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that main mission on the next stream, so we can unlock the something major, and then I'll be able to basically fast travel. The only thing I dislike about doing it is this bit of a hump, 0.3 kilometers, and then generally you'll accidentally come across something. Hey, look, there's about 3 guys here.
All units be advised, the Rikers are using the park near West 52nd as a stronghold. Use caution in the area.
So they've seen me, but I don't want to fight them because there's a bad guy there, big bad guy, in actual fact. So I kind of want to do a bit of a run, but I'm going to have to use the cars for a bit of cover, because if the guy comes at me, he's pretty powerful. Here he comes, seriously. Would I get the thing for killing him? I don't know. Oh, I did. So it's actually officially done the encounter.
Well, you got that one.
Yep.
The Rikers take over the city.
Okay, we can go up to the safe house here, but there's actually something to collect in the tent down here, so I might as well grab that too while we're at it.
You gotta give it to Pharaoh. When he says he wants something done, he gets it done. What I like is that he's out here doing it with us. I had the shop boss once. He never left the frickin' office. Ferro. He's out on the streets. Yeah, and he gets his hands dirty. Never ask a guy to do what he won't do himself. Ain't that the truth? He got himself a little bit of a temper, though. You gotta watch that. He just pissed real easy if you question the mission. Yeah, I guess you could say he's kind of a hothead. You get it? See what I did there? Screw you. I thought it was funny.
Alright, okay, so let's unlock this place. Let's unlock missions. So lightweight M4 there. Yeah, it's a really good Okay, so do you know, there's just part of me saying, I'll just do one more just to get them clear, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest, to just be running around and doing them all. But I tell you what, I'll run out and I'll do this one just so that we can it's really so we can get up to that level 16 more than anything. Look at all these jackasses hanging around as well. Like a ton of them.
In '94, we were supposed to get some city funding to fix the streets. That money disappeared, and 2 weeks later, the mayor's limo popped its axle in one of our fine potholes. We just had a supply drop go missing too, but the good news is that some of the fellas from O'Hurley's found it. They're just not having a lot of luck bringing it in.
Be advised, we've located a cache of stolen medical supplies at a parking lot near West 53rd. I need someone to recover those meds.
Anton was a good man. I've known him since he joined the team 6 years ago. He was always a hard worker, a loving husband, and a proud father.
A little help finding those supplies, maybe? Thanks.
We'll go for this one here.
Thank you. These meds are gonna help a lot of sick people.
Okay, so the stream was slightly longer than I intended today, but I hope you enjoyed what you saw anyway, and I'll see you next time.